It's character name. A character name. Character. Okay, so I was pretty sure I could take a rally in a fight, but the thing that made me nervous was the fact that rally takes carrot. I don't know what kind of hoax, fox art. I don't know what's this. I don't know this phrase. Oh, it was it's a film. Okay, they teaching Riley's carrots classes, but the last thing I needed was for him to lay me out right there on the blacktop. Lay me out. What's the meaning of lay me out?
Layout.
Lay me out. Okay, lay me out. Lay me out right there on the blacktop. What's the meaning of blacktop? Hmm, a blackout. Blacktop. Blacktop. Blackout. Blacktop. Blacktop. Before me, Riley made the move. Why?呃，我就住躺家，你不知道吗？我就在家里，我就在家，我还没吃饭，等我吃饭估计3点了，估计3点左右了。你先，我去你店里找你吧。啊，
在这个华新城这边，所以说你看哪里的房子的话，到时我在售楼部见个面，就是就可以了呀。
呃，你不是说带我去见几个吗？呃，
售后的，实在不行我们就去接你啊。
这次还
广电那边是吧？那个
不是你那个，对，港铁仪，你不是这次还是需要人家物业去一起看是吧？嗯，哦哦，
懂的吧？
哦，嗯嗯嗯，哦，
还是说
没有，就是麻烦嘛，可能是门不是我就是麻烦，我觉得可能是还要登记或者什么，对，嗯，我在魅族上班，你知道吧？所以说魅族对面不有个人行嘛？你之前说的，那可以先看看那个吧，要不？那可以啊，可以啊，或我们自己过去也行，我们自己过去也行，咱们就在那个他的小区门口见也可以啊。嗯对，就我俩，对，对，行，那先这样，咱们在微信说吧，好吧，我先吃饭，行，拜拜。Okay, so I was sorry, just got a call. Okay, I was just happy that everyone's attention was on. Okay, I didn't really. Okay, so before me, Riley made a move. There was a what's this screeching sound? Sorry,
Screech.
screeching sound in a school parking a lot. A bunch of teenagers had stopped their pickup truck and they started peeling out. Is it peeling out? To move out of place or vehicle quickly. Peeling out. Oh, peeling out. Start peeling out. Before me already made a move, there was a screaming sound in school parking lot. A bunch of teenagers had stopped there, pick up trunk, pick up, and they start peeling and peeling out. I was just happy. I was just happy that everyone's attention was on teenagers instead of me. And Riley, but all the other kids took off when the teenagers started heading out away. Okay, so. And I realized that these teenagers looked awfully familiar. That's when it hate me. I don't hate you, okay? Hate you. Hate me. Okay, so these were the same guys who chased me and rallied around on Halloween night, and they had finally caught up with us. Oh wow. But before we could make a run for it, we had our arms pinned. Arms pinned. What's meaning? Arms pinned. Okay, okay. We had our arms pinned behind our backs. Arms pinned behind our backs. Okay, arms pinned behind our backs. Okay, so those guys, arms pinned behind our backs. Those guys wanted to teach us a lesson for taunting, for taunt. What's the meaning?
taunting,
Taunting.
taunting,
Touting. Okay, don't taunting me. Okay. Yeah, he was just touting the yeah, touting. Yeah, this word I got to learn. Touting. It's very important. Is necessary. I think it's really necessary for touting. Yeah, just it's just it's common word. It's a very common. It's touting them on Halloween nights, and they started arguing over what they should to do, what they should do with us. Okay, touting. Okay, just touting, and okay, let me see. Touting. Okay, so but to be honest with you, I was more concerned about something else. The cheese was only a few feet from where we were standing on a black top, and it was looking nastier than ever. It's a nastier.
Nasty.
Nasty. Nastier than ever. Okay, so the big teenager must have caught my eye because the next thing I knew, he was looking at the cheese too. I knew he was looking at cheese too, and I guess that gave him the idea he was looking for. He was looking. Riley got singled out first. The big kid grabbed Riley and dragged him over to cheese. Now, I don't want to say exactly what happened next because if Riley ever tries to run for president and someone finds out what this guys made him do, he won't have the chance. He won't have a chance. So I put it to you this way. They made Riley the the cheese. Okay, so I knew they were gonna make me do it too. I started to panic. Don't panic. Panic. It's a panic. Okay. Okay, just panic. Don't panic. Okay,
panic,
panic. Just nervous panic. And there's another word is don't be pathetic. Pathetic. Is that pathetic? Panic because I knew I wasn't going to be able to fight my way out of this situation. So I did some fast talking instead. I would, but I'm allergic to dairy. And believe it or not, it actually worked. You are lucky, Punk. Oh, I know. Okay, so I guess the teenagers were satisfied they had made their point because after they made the rally finish off the rest of the cheese, they let us go. They got back in their trunk and took off down the road. Me and Riley walked home together, but neither one of us really said anything. On the way back, I thought about mentioning to Riley that maybe he could ever pull out a couple of his carrot moves back there, but something told me to hold off on that thought for right now. Okay, so Tuesday at school today, the teachers let us outside after lunch. It took about 5 seconds for someone to realize the cheese was missing from its spot on the black top. Everybody crowded around to look at where the cheese used to be. Nobody could believe it was actually gone. People started coming up with this crazy series about what happened to it. Somebody said that maybe the cheese grew legs and walked away. It looked all my self-control to keep my mouth shut. And if Riley wasn't standing right there, I honestly don't know if I could have kept quiet. A couple of guys who were arguing over what happened to the cheese were the same ones who were egging egging me and Riley on yesterday afternoon, so I knew it wasn't going to be long before someone put two and two together to figure out that we must have had something to do with it. Riley was starting to panic, and I don't blame him. Don't blame me. Blame him. Blame. Blame him. Don't blame me. Don't blame. I don't blame him. Okay, either if the truth ever came out about how the cheese disappointed Riley could be finished, he would have to move out of the state and maybe even the country. That's when I decided to speak up. I told everyone that I knew what happened to cheese. What's the meaning of cheese? Okay. Cheese. I said I was a steak of a being on a black top, and I just decided to get rid of it once and for all. For a second there, everyone just for rice, it's for rice. It's for rice. For rice, I thought people were going to start thanking me for what I did, but boy, I was wrong. But boy, I was wrong. I really wish I had one worded my story a little differently. But if I knew a way the cheese differently, but because if I threw away the cheese, guess what that meant? But guess what I meant? Guess what that meant? It meant that I had the cheese touch. Okay. So Friday, well, if Riley appreciated what I did for him last week, he wasn't said it, but we have started hanging out after school again. So I guess that means me and him are back to normal. I can honestly say that so far, having the cheese touch hasn't been all that bad. It got me out doing the square dance until unit in physics ed because no one would partner up with me. And I had the whole lunch table to myself every day. Today was the last day of school, and they handed out yearbooks after eighth period. Okay, so I flipped to the class favorites page, and here's a picture that was waiting for me. Class Cologne. Okay, so Sue, Vima, Raleigh, jellyfish. All I can say is, if anyone wants a free yearbook, they can dig one out of the trash can in the back of the cafeteria. Okay, all I can say is if anyone wants a free yearbook, they can dig one out of the trash can in the back of cafeteria. You know, Riley can have class cologne for all I care. But if he ever gets too big for his purchase, I just remind him that he was the guy who ate. Okay, so we're done. Okay, I cannot acknowledgements. Oh, bye bye.